The Minister for Social Services, Camilla Waltersson Grönvall, sheds tears for little Hart, but let us say her real name, Esmeralda. Yes, Esmeralda, a child whose story has become a national symbol. But when children die under the state's own care, then suddenly there is silence. Danya Hassan, John Walter, Josephine, Yasmin, and many more. Their names are never spoken. Their lives mattered deeply, yet their deaths are politically inconvenient. They died where the state itself held the responsibility. When a child dies in the care of their parents, it becomes easy to direct grief outward. It becomes a comfortable political narrative. But when children die in state care, then the gaze must turn inward. That is when self-reflection, accountability, and real change are required. But I do not hear that grief. I do not hear that accountability. I hear silence. It is politically convenient to mourn the deaths that can be used to justify more control, more surveillance, and more intervention. But it is politically dangerous to speak of children who died in the hands of the state because they expose failures the system refuses to acknowledge. And that is why they are forgotten. That is why they are silenced. This is where the real problem begins, when the death of some children becomes a national symbol, while the death of other children becomes a shadow. When Esmeralda, little Hart, is lifted as an argument for harsher policies, while children who died in state care never receive their story, then we must confront a deeply uncomfortable question. Whose life counts? Whose death is worth speaking about? I stand here today to say this, clearly and without fear. No child who dies under the state's care may be silenced. No child may be turned into a political blind spot. Their names must be spoken out loud. Their stories must be examined. Their deaths must lead to change, not silence. Therefore, I demand that the Minister for Social Services, the government, and the entire system finally do what has not yet been done. Acknowledge the failures. Investigate every death in state care, every single one. Give these children the respect, attention, and dignity they were denied in life. A country that claims to protect children must also face the children it failed. And the day we dare speak their names, the day we dare acknowledge their stories, only then can we call ourselves a state that truly puts the best interests of the child first.